So nascent in the sense that you have a child of almost 60 years. It's not even trying to crawl rather than walk. It means the child is, malnourished. So our democracy is malnourished and it's not really going the direction it should. If you take from other countries, it's retrogressing instead of advancing. As we get into government, it takes us back. Like I said during Buhari, that it's going to take us back 50 years backward. So the APC has really taken us so backward in the nation. Thereby, we have to work together as the people to really, have all it takes for democracy to thrive in Nigeria. So it's not the rosy. What we have here is the winner takes it all. But for the democracy that will thrive, it's going to be inclusivity, whereby the women faction, the youth, the other political parties will participate in their own strength to make a nation great. But when you have it one way, it's not going to go the way of people. Not really, even to the endowment what we have as a people. It has not really benefited us. It has just, been able to enrich the minutest number of our people. And that is why you see that only those that are in a place of authority are just, revolving the economy around themselves. Thereby, it has not really benefited the common majority. Representative, once they get into power because of the issues and the systemic imbalances, they tend to work for their selfish interests. Perhaps when you have borrowed a lot of money or you have sold part of your property to get into power, thereby the interests of the people are not being taken into cognizance. All they do is knowing themselves, working for themselves. So it's not really working. Actually, re-election might not be an issue. Either you re-elect or you change the government. Once the imbalances is systemic, the way they rule might continue. That is, this deficiency in our democratic space might still continue. Why? Because the corruption that we talk about has become a syndrome that has eaten so deep into our economy. And without it being sorted out, it's not going to go well. Thereby, I don't see, even when we change the government, without proper re-engineering of the nation through putting constitutions that work in place according to our homogeneous background that takes into cognizance the way we are as a tribe. It can't thrive until we go back to the way that we have been created. So, and that is how the only way out. Borrowing ideologies from the developed worlds might not really work here. So we have to fashion out how we want to be ruled. Is it maybe perhaps if we have been restructured It's only restructuring that can save this country. And I think another necessity is a bit upon that even the youth that are supposed to be leaders without tomorrow seems not to be there. In the sense that instead of being engaging in productive way of life that brings about how they are governed, all they are busy doing is they are being sectionalized. They are doing their own things. There is no unity among the youth. Thereby, the future was not really so certain. Because when you have youth that are not really thinking together, working together, because democracy is about synergy. To make things work is about synergy. Simple revolution. Thereby, youth will coordinate how to shape government. And in another way around, if you are able to elect a government, the government will perform. But if you select, that government cannot perform. So what we have is selection. So even if we still have re-election in this country, the performances will change. But it might not get us to this land we should be. So that's my take. I want to advise our leaders, home and abroad, to really look backward and see that thereby we should come together and let this thing go. Look at the economy, the right senses, create the enabling environment where the ordinary Nigeria can thrive. Let us instead of just the nucleus number of people, revolving the wealth around themselves. So I think they should one day by revive that culture of be your brother's keeper. Spread whatever you have. Spread your knowledge in helping the poor. Spread your intellect. Thereby, things will work. If you look at what we have, this abduction, this banditry, Boko Haram, it's all about where there's no love. Where there's no love, most times people will kidnap their brothers. And you think it's only one tribe that is doing that. Yorubas will kidnap Yorubas because the wealth is not circulating. If I have 4 cars and you have 2, you might not get jealous. There might not be already jealousy. But when you don't have 1, I have 10. So you feel so bad and so sad as if you are not, you didn't come from the same God. Thereby it's making things work, and that is why where there is sectionalization in the economy, where some certain nucleus of people are rich, while multitude are suffering, there will be imbalances and there will be unrest. So thereby, I think I want to advise our leaders to come together with their various strategies and reason together how they are going to salvage this economy and make it work for all Nigerians. Like the subsidy that was removed, and ordinary Nigeria is not feeling the impact. As in, the hardship is so enormous. Whatever that is coming back to the economy is being, tracked through the wrong channel, which are the governors. And it doesn't get nowhere. Get to nowhere. Thereby, I will advise President Tinubu to think twice and do otherwise. Because with the way he might not be feeling the pain. Like I told the people, what we need to do now, this election must reflect our pains and yearnings. It should be a signal to the world that people are really suffering and they want to change. So, and that is just my advice to the leaders.
People of the Fountain.